Welcome back again to Healthy Minds. Once again, this is Henry, and we're gonna talk about the analysis that we mentioned last time on my blog. Plus, this theory seems that it's able to predict the top of Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market.
This is Healthy Minds giving you bites and pieces of crypto news.
Ating alamin and suriin itong Pi Cycle Top Indicator kung saan na-identify niya for the past years and cycles ang top ng Bitcoin kasama ng crypto market world. So just like we mentioned, for today we'll try to discuss this Pi Cycle Top Indicator that somehow able to identify each year's top or each cycle stop every time this moving average actually cross with each other. We'll also try to add the comparison of DXY to Bitcoin. Same thing with gold to Bitcoin. And what are the characteristics of the rest of the market and how this globally affect each market, especially when we talk about the cryptocurrency. We'll try to begin with coin market cap. Wow, it's registering that we're almost there at the 2 trillion top of the market. Last time we talked about here is just past the 1 trillion, but now after few weeks and a month for us, we are now on this level. So as you can see, even the Bitcoin dominance, after it broke the 60%, now it's down below at 57%, around 56.8%. So expect that the market will really boost, and you will see this effect on the rest of the altcoins. For today, as you can see, Polkadot just registered another all-time high, and it's up by 18.4%. And for the last 7 days, it already beat Bitcoin. It's around here, almost 39%. Ethereum is up there as well. So these are all in comparison to USDT. Let's see now, Cardano is on top 6, beaten by Polkadot. The price is playing around at 1.32. XRP is also up by 13.75%. And here is another altcoin that needs to watch out. We got here Litecoin at 16.7%. Chainlink at 21, almost 22%. Tata here today is almost 5% after that big news, and then they had a pullback with their mainnet Web3. We are now in consolidation, but today it's going up after also NAS identify and choose them to broadcast their videos when it comes to the outer space. So there are lots of happening in the market, but let's see who really stands out here by comparing them to Bitcoin. Here we could easily see that Ethereum is up by almost 15%. And just like we mentioned a while ago, Polkadot is almost up by 29%. Cardano is down by 6% for the last 7 days. XRP is up also by almost 7% for today. Uni almost 9.5, 9.21%. Litecoin is up by almost 8% for the last 7 days. Same thing with Chainlink, almost 13%. Filecoin is up by almost 26.8% for the last 7 days, but we know that we had a huge correction. So today it's trying to find its support at 11%, 0.61. So it seems that the market is almost all green and very healthy. Also, we got here Celsius at almost 8% for today. We even have Digibyte 17% for the last 7 days. Helium at almost 59%. And this is one coin also that I'm trying to check, because Voyager is down by almost 31% for the last 7 days. And for today, it's almost 12%. So it's trying to find its bottom and support. Maybe this one coin also that you guys could check on the market. Checking the NFT, as you can see, Teta, although it's overall 11 ranked, but for the NFT, it's still ranked as number 1, followed by Chili's, and then Engine. Meanwhile, for DeFi, we still have Uniswap on the top level. Overall, cryptocurrency, it's standing at number 8, followed by Chainlink at 10. We also have here Wrap, Bitcoin, and Terra Luna things that you could also check on the market, including synthetics and loop ring. As we all know, loop ring is the second layer solution for Ethereum, and it for the last 7 days it's up by almost 8% comparing to Bitcoin. So it's really showing its strength against the market. Kagaya na napag-usapan natin, I'm going to share this 5 cycle top indicator. Nakikita natin dito na kung saan sa graph na to, pinakita na every time there's a cross on this moving average, seems after a few days, it actually identify already that there is the tops going on. And this happened since May 2011. It's able to predict also the March 2013 top, and then followed by November 2013. And the latest was the 2017 December 2018, where we all experienced that long bear market. And it seems like now we are attempting to cross again this two moving average. And if you're going to ask me what are this moving average, this is actually the 350 times 2 moving average in comparison to 111 Bitcoin USD moving average. So does this have a validity? Well, let's try to zoom in and see what's really going on this theory, on how far are we and if it does have its basis. Right now, if you're going to zoom in, it seems like we are almost touching this too, and it might cross in the next or in the few months or weeks. But for now, what we would like to see is Bitcoin to continue to do its sideways, for this one to have a rest and eventually might have again prolong the cross of this 2 average. But if you're going to ask me, there might be a possibility that it might able to identify the first and second wave of this bull market before it reach again the ultimate top for this cycle. And you could see in 2013, it was able to identify the 2 tops on the same cycle. So this might happen on this theory. So let's try to continue to watch this. And if you wish to be continually be kept updated, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Share this one to make sure that we're able to provide awareness on the market, and let's make this community more stronger. But again, make sure to always be kept updated by hitting that bell, since these are time sensitive matters and notification. You don't want to be left alone. In comparison to this and checking the other market, makita din natin dito that we have here the dollar index. For quite some time I keep on mentioning this and showing the comparison or the inverse correlation between Bitcoin, which is in yellow or orange, and on the dollar index, which is this blue line. For the past months and years since 2017, we could see that when the dollar index went down, that's the time that we had that bull market on the last cycle for 2017. And when the dollar index found its supports and moved up, that's the bear market of the cryptocurrency. But right now, if you will zoom in, and if you're going to notice, since March and early March and the late February, it seems like these 2 currencies are moving now on the same direction. Both are moving upward. Same thing with the index dollars. What does it mean? Well, if we try to distinguish this US dollar, it's being compared to the top 10 currencies of the world, and it seems like it's not only US doing the printing of the money, including the rest of the world. So if that's the case, in comparison to them, seems like they are printing more compared to dollars, and that's one of the factor why we have this correlation here. So it doesn't mean now for a short period of time that the index dollar is moving up, the Bitcoin should go down. as you can see, the sentiments of the market is continue to move up. So let's try to observe this one, and I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Uh, Along with that, I'm going to check also gold in comparison to Bitcoin, and as you can see, before these two commodities, between these two assets, they move along together. But right now, gold is continue to move down and Bitcoin continues to goes up. So it seems like nagkakatotoo na yung sinasabi ng mga analysts na Bitcoin is the next digital gold, or the next gold, where the capital and defense from gold is being transferred to Bitcoin. And how true, as we mentioned a while ago, that we are now reaching the 2 trillion market cap. So if that's the case, the basis of $4,100 for one Bitcoin seems like it's not that far anymore. But I'm not saying that. They're the one who's saying that. So we will keep you guys updated on the market, and we'll try to give this analysis for you guys. So let's see the rest of the market. Here we are able to check that Bitcoin had a strong bounce and just break the 58,000 barrier for quite some time now. So we are registering the 59,000, touching the 60,000. I'm expecting that this will continue to move up. So we might have another a bit of resistance on the top. So another possible bounce before we continue to move up. So let's see how the bulls will show up the strength of their move for this. But checking the RSI also, the relative strength, we could see here that though the price continued to move up, the price of Bitcoin continue, or this relative strength is showing us a bit weakness. But if this will break, if this will break from this top to this, definitely this bearish divergence already played out. So counting it, seems that this is a valid correction already, a clear ABC down the line. And from there, we are expecting to continue have this impulse wave. So watch out for that move. Also, Ethereum, as we all know, registered again a new all-time high, breaking its previous one. So it seems very healthy. If you're going to ask me, here you will be able to see that we just tried to have some testing on the previous resistance, and now it looks like it's acting as support. So this huge run here make it a bit test on the previous resistance, and this might cause us to move further, reaching that 2,500 as our TP. Meanwhile, Ethereum in comparison to Bitcoin, so for a while now we're trying to observe this market, and this downtrend here after that huge run, we tried to attempt to test and break this downward support. But as you can see, today we had a strong bounce, and we are attempting to try to test again this 0.4 range when it comes to Bitcoin. But the move that we are expecting, that after grinding this support line and identifying that and acting it as support, so we might continue to move up to this range, and has again this previous resistance might act now as a support before we continue to move up. So that's what we are expecting in the market. We don't see any red flags that will reject us or strong rejection for this. We are seeing what we are seeing here is the sentiments on the market. By the way, I'm suggesting you to feel free to give your comments down below, and if you would like to check some altcoins or any coins that you'd like to feature on our channel, feel free to drop them, and we'll make sure to talk about it, and perhaps you could even add them on our next vlog. And finally, the bonus part of our video, though this is not a financial advisor, and I'm still suggesting you guys to always do your own research and validate this news. But if you're going to ask me what are the coins and altcoins that I'm eyeing for today, just like we mentioned before, that this Visa news that they are deciding to have this USDC to add it to their platform. And with that, it means that Ethereum, Algo, and Stellar, those blockchain that using and supports the USDC, might also have their pump. And checking their chart, as you can see, for the past days, it seems like Algo is already have its bounce to the upside. Same thing with Stellar. Now we are playing at the almost 44, 45 dollars. And yes, so there's a strong move going to the upward. One more thing that I'm checking is the Voyager. As we all see a while ago, that this coin has a huge correction. So I'm trying to eye this coin, though it's on the downward move right now. There's a big possibility that we might find support on 3.5 range, since it's already playing this move here. So if I find a reversal signal, I'm going to dig in on this coin as well. The other one is Filecoin. So after that huge 500% run for the past weeks, now we are also having its correction. So let's see what happened on this particular coin. Yeah, so you see this huge run. Now it's having some correction, and it might find support on certain Fibonacci and previous resistance. So let's see if we could actually pull up this first. Let's go to Voyager. In comparison to dollar, right now we are playing already at $3.88. So the next possible support that we could see here after this huge run from here, after breaking this to the top, the next possible support that we could see is the golden packet level. So actually the 0.5 seems like trying to act now as a possible short support, but if you're going to zoom in, looks like it's already on the bridge of breaking it. And this might be a fake drop, since here also this might act as a possible support, this previous support that it has, and it's holding. But if we see continuous fall down, what we could see here is this area. So I might try to chill in and start having my position once we reach this part for Voyager. Now for Filecoin, in comparison to dollar, we already had our correction. 32% correction. That's a huge correction. So I'm going to check it at Fibonacci. From this run, looks like already found its support on the golden packet 618.65. So you could still try to check and see if this will continue, but currently the count you could clearly see here is we have a clear AVC downward here if we're going to check the 4 hours. So this might trigger an impulse wave to the upward and try to challenge again this previous high, but this might take few days and weeks before that happen. So for now, we'll try to check if this support will continue to hold, and if it breaks this 190 and then push to 200, that would be a good signal that this impulse will be a good. So next possible target, if this will continue, is the 200 plus 210 range, 208 range, or even a 205 for Filecoin. So that's it for today. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for supporting the channel. Continue to like and share these videos for us to provide more awareness in the market. And let's avoid those scams. Let's try to do our own research and validate them. And let's help the community. Let's help each other.